asking, how many of you guys ate breakfast this morning? Okay, so about 50%. Well, I got good news. You're not alone. According to the U.S. National Library of Medicine, nearly a quarter of all U.S. adults don't eat breakfast every morning. So that brings up the question, why? Well, imagine this. I'm sure you've all been in this situation. It's the morning time, about 6 a.m., hit your alarm clock maybe one too many times, and you're late for school. You're rushing out the door, rushing to get all your stuff ready, and right as you step foot out, you think, oh no, I haven't ate breakfast. So you glance at the pantry, and you have two options. A, don't eat breakfast, feel like garbage the rest of your day. Or B, eat a sorry excuse for a breakfast, like a Pop-Tart, granola bar, something similar, and also feel like garbage the rest of the day. Well, apart from feeling like garbage, you'll also suffer some health consequences. According to TataHealth.com, a typical person loses 16% of their caloric intake if they don't eat breakfast. This can lead to problems like having migraines, slow metabolism, or even, ironically, weight gain. Which is why today I'm going to show you guys how to make one of my favorite breakfast items, my famous peanut butter, banana, chocolate protein shake. So to start this recipe, you're going to want to gather your ingredients. Protein powder, chocolate syrup, peanut butter, a little bit of ground cinnamon, some whipped cream, frozen bananas, milk, and of course your blender, glass, straw if you prefer, and a spoon. Now if you'll notice, a lot of these items, well, all of these items aren't measured. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't see any measuring cups. That's because in this recipe, we're going to be eyeballing everything. For two reasons. One, because, like we said, we're in a crunch for time, so why would we want to be sitting there measuring stuff when we could be slapping it together? And two, I don't have the motivation to measure everything out. So, and I bet neither do you at 6 in the morning. So, I'm going to show you how to get started. So what you're going to want to do, you're going to start with your base, frozen bananas. Now you can get these from the store, or maybe even, freeze some bananas at your house. It's pretty easy. But you're only going to break that up into thirds maybe, or fourths, whatever you like. Drop that in your blender. And these are mushy because they're in a gosh dang cooler. So now that you got banana all over your hands, you're going to want to take your peanut butter. So like I said, we aren't measuring things in this recipe, but really we are. I was just kidding about that. So you're going to want to take hear me out, one glob of peanut butter. And I know glob isn't necessarily a standardized measurement, but this, as everybody see, this is a glob of peanut butter. In your blender. So now, moving on, we're going to get our protein powder. You can get this at most grocery stores, most places you buy food. You're going to take one scoop, because most protein powders come in scoops. But if you don't have a scoop, we'll break our rule, take an 1/8 cup measuring thing, and you're going to dump that in there. And since I like to go heavy on the peanut butter, we're going to put one more glob in there. Don't worry about the peanut butter skid marks. Alright, next, to top it all off, you're going to want to put a little pinch of ground cinnamon in there. This really brings out the flavors of the banana and the milk and all that. Just tastes really good. Now, I know what you're saying. This looks pretty dry, Kadin. I don't know if I can drink that. Well, no need to fear. That's why we got the milk. So, keeping with our theme of not measuring anything, we're going to kind of shake all that down, do our thing. And what we're going to do is what I like to call the Midwest top off. It's where you pour your milk up until it creases the edge of your dry ingredients. So as you can see, our dry ingredients right now are about to the, 20, 16 mark. So that means we're going to pour our milk up into that same 20 or 16 mark. Boom. Delightful. Now, last but not least, pop this bad boy on. You gotta lock her down. There we go. We're gonna lock it down. You're going to blend it until it's smooth. So, this protein shake is very high in potassium and protein. Now, according to healthline.com, potassium is great for athletes. Hold up. Because it really reduces the risk of getting muscle cramps. I'm sure you guys know that if you play sports. It's a really great recipe for that. Alright, that looks pretty smooth. Alrighty. So now once you get done blending, you're going to want to check your consistency. Because like I said, we're eyeballing. So you're going to kind of want to swing it around a little bit. And if it flows freely, that's how you know you've done a good job. As you can see, we flow freely. But if you messed up your measurements, you're like put too many globs or something, you know what I'm saying? You can add a banana to thicken it, or add a little more milk to make it thinner. Now, as we pour our mixture into our appropriate glass, we got to remember, just like those cooking shows you might watch on HGTV, presentation is everything. So, for that, we're going to take our whipped cream. We're going to give it a nice topping. And to really take it to that next level, we're going to drizzle the chocolate sauce. Oh yeah, looks like it came from DQ. Alright, now that we've created our product, would anybody like to volunteer to taste test?
I do. I'd volunteer.
Caden looks like he wants to taste test.
Switch.
Alright, sir. Now can you give me an honest recollection of what you taste?
Oh, that's good.
That's good?
That's good.
Well, folks, you've heard from him, not me. It tastes good, make it in less than 5 minutes, and it's high in potassium and
Can I
protein.
have the rest of this?
Yes, you can. I rest my case.
How do we end it? End
It's
it.
actually
End it.
Oh.
So good.